Hey, Matt Collum here. So what I've got today is I got a couple of flashlights that I wanted to kind of do a comparison on. I have a Iprotec 1000, which is a flashlight I bought about a year ago. I've had great success with it. I like it. It's got a clip, rechargeable battery, has a charging port so you can charge your phone if you needed to. It's got really bright 1000 lumen lighting. You can zoom in. So a lot of great features with this. Coleman has come out with a new line called the One Source, and it really got my attention because there's a lot of features that this light has that I don't really get with this one, but then again there's some trade-offs. So I kind of wanted to do a comparison because I feel like they're very comparable. There's some pros and cons with both. So with the Iprotec, you have a rechargeable battery. Seems like just a regular, rechargeable common battery. But one thing that this one has that the other one doesn't, you remove the battery. This works like a power bank. So on the inside, underneath the rubber flap, you have a USB port where you can charge your phone. You also have a spot to recharge the battery. Comes with a little recharging cable, micro USB. And another great feature is right here in the center of the battery, you hold this button down and it actually has a flashlight built into the battery. So you get a small work light built into the battery where you don't even need the flashlight at all. Thought that was a cool feature. You're needing to just look around, small area. Turn it off just like that. But then once you put it into the light, of course you have your flashlight. It has 3 settings. It's low, medium, and high. And one thing right off the bat I noticed versus the Iprotec is the Coleman is plastic. So it is a hard, heavy-duty plastic. I think it would, it's lighter, so you're going to have a little bit of lighter weight because of the plastic. But it's a larger flashlight and it's plastic, so you do have that possibility of dropping it and breaking it. So that's something that is a negative in my opinion. Is this should have been a metal outside frame. So you got a heavier duty flashlight with the Iprotec. Another thing with the Coleman is you get about 4 different settings with the Iprotec. So from the start you get a strobe light. Then you have a high beam, which is the 1000 lumen, and then there's a medium right here, and then a low, and then you have a stealth mode, which is a little green light where you can work in a small area, kind of stealth mode. So there's 5 settings total, strobe, high, medium, low, and the stealth mode. So that's something that the Coleman doesn't offer. With the Coleman, you do get, like I said, you get the low and you get the high, which is 1000 lumens. You don't get a zoom, where the Iprotec actually has a zoom. So where the Coleman is going to be a standard light, and it does have a really bright light, but there's no zoom. So you got low, you have high. With the Iprotec, you have a strobe, you have high, you have medium, you have low, you have stealth mode, but then also within those you can zoom. So you can zoom all the way out to 4 times, 1 time. So it gives you, some options there where you can have a narrower beam all the way up to a larger beam depending on your work area. So that's something that you don't see with the Coleman as well. Another thing the Iprotec has is a clip, so you can clip this onto your side. You can clip it onto a belt, onto a pack, and it has a lanyard, so you can carry this thing around. If you needed to, you can have it on you, so if you don't drop it, so you have it on you at all times. Another comparison would be the Iprotec is actually $10 to $15 cheaper than the Coleman. The Coleman with the battery and the light together as one package runs you about $75, $75 depending on where you get it. where the Iprotec is anywhere from $50 to $60. So you're going to be, $10 to $15 cheaper with the Iprotec. And in my opinion, it's a heavier duty flashlight. Um, there definitely are some features with the Coleman that you do get, with the little small work light on the end, and you also can remove the battery and use it as a power bank. So, I mean, that's a plus. But I think as far as, if you're going to do a lot of outdoors, or if you're going to be working, somewhere where there's a high impact area, I think the Iprotec has a heavier duty body with the metal body, and then with the multiple options, I think you get a lot more flexibility with what you want to use the light for. I've used this light for over a year now, and I've had great success with it. I take it camping. I leave it in my truck a lot of times. You don't have to charge the light very often. With the Iprotec, you get on high, you get 4 hours of use based on their website. It's 4 hours of use on high. With the Coleman, you get 2 hours on high. So that's a definite disadvantage if you're going to be using that high beam for a duration. You're going to get 2 hours with this one versus 4 hours with the Iprotec. Again, I have not tested that duration. That's something that's advertised on their website, and of course right here on the box. Another advantage to the Coleman, though, is once you get this light and you have this one source battery, it works kind of like a DeWalt or Ryobi drill battery. This can be switched out to multiple devices. So you can use this in a Bluetooth speaker that they sell. They have a lantern. They have a couple other devices. I think there's a portable fan. So there are some advantages to going with the Coleman, because you can use this battery in like 4 or 5 different devices for camping. Like I said, there's a lot of them out there. So that's kind of something that Iprotec doesn't offer. They specialize pretty much in lighting. So their light is just for lighting. Where the Coleman, like I say, Coleman is specifically camping. They have a lot of camping, so they have a lot of different products that they're going to offer you. So you can use that battery in multiple devices. Another thing I would note is the Iprotec has a 1-year warranty from the manufacturer. Again, I've used mine for over a year. I haven't had any problems with it, but the Coleman offers a 3-year warranty. So you would have a little bit longer warranty with the manufacturer versus the Iprotec. I just think that, overall, I feel like, I like both products. I think that the Coleman has some advantages, being if you want to buy multiple products, you're going to have a lot more options there. And the Coleman name, says a lot. They're very reliable. But I think that if you're just looking for a flashlight with no other, other added perks, I guess, I would go with the Iprotec, just because it's a heavier duty light. You have multiple settings. You can zoom the light, so you get a lot more use out of the work area. Clip, lanyard, and then the metal body. It also has a magnetic base, so if you're in a work area where you're on a truck or some sort of metal, you can stick it right to the metal. It's going to magnetize right to that metal, and you can basically have the light there without having to hold it. Of course, if you're out camping, that's probably not something that's going to happen, but if you're working on a car, or if you're working on some kind of equipment with metal framing, that metal magnetic base is probably going to be something that is going to be advantageous for you versus a plastic flashlight. So in closing, I would just say, I think both products are great. They're built with real good quality. I just feel like if you're looking for a quality flashlight, the Iprotec is the way to go. A lot more options, a lot more flexibility, heavier duty frame, magnetic base. It still has the charging port, where you can charge your phone. So you do get that feature. But I think if you're going to buy multiple products, if you need that fan, if you need a Bluetooth speaker, things like that, you may want to think about the Coleman. So you get that removable battery that can still work as a small flashlight. So you do have that little small work light option, and you also get rechargeable power bank for your phone. But you're going to be able to use it in multiple products, and I feel like if it's successful with these first few products, they'll probably come out with more as time goes by. So maybe something in the future you see other products. But for now, like I said, I think they have about 4 or 5 products. It's a Bluetooth speaker, a Coleman lantern, a fan, and then the flashlight. And then they do have a dual port charger where you can charge 2 batteries at once. I've seen also on their website. So that's just my opinion. Like I said, take a look at them, see what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you own either one of them, tell me what you've had experience with. Again, I own both, but I think as a flashlight, the Iprotec is going to be the one that would be a better pick, in my opinion, for the money. So thank you guys for taking a look. Appreciate you. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and have a good day.